Where in the world is Steph? I have taken a little detour off my jaunt to the airport because it looked interesting, and I find myself in Palisade, Colorado, which apparently is the peach capital of Colorado. And I have just behind me is the peach orchards, and I have got a fresh picked peach right here, and it smells like a peach. It looks like a peach. It must be a peach. Anyways, I wanted to tell you, I know if things look just peachy right now, but things weren't always this way, because getting to Colorado was, well, it was a little bit of an adventure. So let me tell you what happened. We get to the Denver airport, and there was a terrible storm. It was a lightning storm. And so what I didn't know is when there's a lightning storm, all the ground personnel gets called in from the tarmac. So even though the planes are landed nice and safe, they can't wave you in, they can't bring you in. I don't know what the proper terminology is. They can't bring you in, so you're basically just sitting there on the tarmac. So a funny thing happened. The flight attendant says, I need you to watch me while I tell you the directions for us sitting on the tarmac. So she says in a very, very firm voice, you may not get out of your seats while we are on the tarmac. You may not go to the bathroom while we are on the tarmac. And you can kind of see and hear everybody kind of look up and start to laugh, and seatbelts unbuckle, and people are so grateful they run to the bathroom and such, which is exactly what I did. I got out of my seat, went to the bathroom, and I just thought, well, I'm just going to stand up for a little while and stretch my legs. There was a couple of empty seats in the exit aisle, and I thought, well, I'll just stand around here and chat. So I'm chatting with the guy, who's got an empty seat beside him, and do you mind if I, just stand here for a while, stretching my legs? He says, no problem. So we get to chit-chatting, and one thing leads to another. Somehow I found out he's a singer, and I'm like, well, why don't you sing for us here? Like, we're all sitting here bored, and who knows how long we're going to be sitting here. Turned out it was almost 3 hours that we were sitting there, actually, on the tarmac. Why don't you sing for us? That'd be so fun. He says, well, actually, I am a choir director. I was like, even better. You could lead us all in song. And he's like, I said, if you don't do this, all people are going to talk about is how crappy this flight was and how long they had to sit on the tarmac, and they're going to be cranky and miserable. But if you get up and do this for us, they're going to go home when they finally get home, and they're going to talk about, what happened on this plane and how this guy got up and whatever. So he's like, okay, I'll do it. So I went up to the flight attendant and I said, we have a choir director on board. And she got onto her PA system and she said, Christopher, the choir director, will be coming up to entertain us. So everybody claps him up, and he comes up to the front of the plane with sheets of actual music. So not only does he have us singing a song, he's got us like in 3-part harmony. He's got us going in 3-part harmony on a flight sitting on the tarmac. And it was awesome. I think he did an amazing, amazing job. And if he allows me to share some of it, I may share some of it with you, but I have sent him a little note asking for permission because I think it's a cool story. I figure I could have talked to like 99% of people on that plane. How many of them would have said yes to that ask? Like, get up and put yourself on the spot in front of everybody, and have everybody looking at you, and risk some people not joining in or whatever. And some people didn't join in, but he said, did you notice that it was mostly the people from first class that were singing? Which I thought was kind of funny. But I bet a lot of the people that weren't singing wanted to be singing. That's what I bet. But sometimes we get intimidated, well, the person beside me is not doing it, so maybe I won't do it. Whatever. I think his name is Christopher. He did an awesome job. I was wowed. I think so many other people were wowed too. And that for me was the highlight of the whole trip to Denver. So the what? Say yes. Like, what are you going to say yes to today, this week, this month? Even if it makes you feel a little queasy, even if it's maybe outside of your comfort zone, what are you going to say yes to? And what is that going to do for you and the people around you? So hats off to Christopher. I think he's amazing, and he did a great job. I can't get that song out of my head, actually, to tell you the truth. So now I am in my peach orchard. I have done my things are peachy. I think I'm gonna just dig right in. Ready? See if you can taste how good it is. Fresh peach. Mmm. Mmm. It's really good. There was a guy from Georgia, and Georgia's like known for peaches, and he said nothing can compare to a Palisade peach. And it's really good. Really good. Okay. You probably don't want to watch me eat. Anyway, what are you going to say yes to today, this week, this month, that's going to help you live your life unlimited? I can't wait to hear about it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. As usual, it's Stephanie Staples encouraging you to live your life unlimited. Bye for now.